Good morning, everyone. What's up? It's me, Jessica, your health fitness program manager from McLean. And all you need today is your mat space and yourself for our hardcore express. See everything? A little tilt again. Awesome. We've got 3 moves, and we're going to do each of them Mm, mostly 3 times. The first move we're going to actually repeat for a 4th time to make sure that we can get both the right and left side evenly. But let's get started with a nice little side to side lateral step. And I'm even tapping my toe back behind me, finding a little opening of the chest, squeezing shoulder blades towards each other, starting to draw your lower belly in. Take a couple big deep breaths. We're going to switch it to arms up overhead and a knee drive in 3, 2, 1. Arms up overhead and drive your knee up nice and high. Start to use your exhale to engage your core a little bit more. Let's get 4 more on each side. 4. So you can even emphasize decreasing the space between your lower ribs and your hips. Getting a little bit more abs. We're just still going to warm up our hamstrings. A couple kicks forward. Stretching out the back side of the legs. Last few to each side. And give yourself a little shoulder roll between each kick. Last one. Inhale your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly in. Exhale, let's rain or swan dive down to the floor. Inhale into a half lift. Hands can come to your shin or thigh, shoulders away from ears, low belly in. Exhale down to your forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll yourself all the way back up. Let's do that one more time. Stretch up towards the ceiling, belly in. Exhale, rain or swan dive down towards the floor. Inhale into a half lift, belly pulled in, shoulders away from ears, a nice flat back, and exhale down to your forward fold. Hands come down towards the floor. Go ahead and release your knees down to the floor. You can cross your ankles over and slowly lower yourself down. Oh no, I have a cut and it just opened. Of course it did. So let me just throw a band-aid on real fast and I'll meet you down on the floor. While you're there right now, draw your knees towards your chest. And just gently rock side to side. Relax your back. Pardon me and my injury. Okay, we're back to it. Move number 1. Open your legs nice and wide. Legs open wide. Arms can be open wide, shoulders away from your ears. We're going to lift up slowly for a count of 3, and right hand is going to touch your left foot. So you lift up for 3, 2, 1, in a little V up, lower down, and then quickly on the other side for about a 1 count. Find that tap. We're going to stick with our slow count. Right hand reaching for left leg this whole round. We start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So lift for 3, 2, 1. Down, up 1. Other side, same side. 3, 2, 1. Down, up 1. Right hand to left leg. 3, 2, 1. Down, up 1. You're doing your best to keep your chest leading on this one. So we're trying not to round too much through the upper back. If you need to, you keep your low back on the floor for your slow 3 and your fast 1. Otherwise, still working to lift your shoulders up off of the floor. 3, 2, we get to take a break. Great. Our next move is going to be a reverse curl. So you can draw your knees towards your chest, starting in tabletop, arms down towards the floor. We're going to use our exhale to lift hips up off the floor. Actually, I guess I use my inhale to lift them up. Jessica, it's early, but you're using your breath. Even if you're not getting up very high, with control, as slow as you can, lower your back down towards the floor and use your breath. This is honestly quite challenging in the morning as opposed to a little bit later in the day where your body might be more warmed up. After this one, we're going to lay down for a crunch. And you might have something that you can hold on to. My couch is not strong enough to help you find that lift and lower down. So that's an option. If you have a really heavy table somewhere. Let's flip on over, get our plank. We got a 45-second plank right now. So as you come into the plank, shift your weight forward. How much can you have your heels stacked on top of the balls of the feet, as opposed to when your heels stretch towards the back of the room and your hips lift? If your hips are going to lift, let it happen intentionally, either in like a dolphin or a down dog for some active recovery. But then as you can, shift yourself back forward. Let's come into that plank and think about not letting your ribs or your belly sag towards the floor. So really drawing your rib cage in, embracing your internal organs with it. 3, 2, knees back down to the floor. Flip yourself over. We're getting right back into those kick ups. This time, left hand to right leg, nice and slow. And begin. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, up 1. And again. 3, 2, 1. Lower down, up 1. I know that this one becomes really challenging. So if you need to take a couple extra seconds and take a breath before you return to the movement, I'm going to trust you to count for yourself, since I know we might all be going at a slightly different pace, especially if you decided that you needed to take a break. Remember, you can always keep your low back on the floor, find a little bit more of that leg lift and reach, but still try to find that different speed on each side. Yay! Coming back to that reverse curl. Bend your knees. Open up your chest, press the outsides of the shoulders towards the floor. Get ready to use your breath. And it's a real big engagement of the lower abs. It's not just kicking your legs up to lift your legs up. It's really drawing in from the center line. You're just doing your best. Even if there's just a little bit of a lift today, where can you get started? Let's flip on over and get a plank. Go for a side plank, because we got one more plank coming up. Planker's choice. Here we go. 45 seconds in a plank of your choice. If you're going for a side plank, how much can you really stack your hands, palms, or your elbow underneath of your chest and shoulders? Make sure you're still breathing. Yay, carefully lower down. We're coming back to those taps. That 3-second up, 3-second down. Sorry, 3-second up, 1-second up. Right hand to left leg. I'll start you in with the counts. When we hear the beep, we're lifting for 3, 2, 1. Up 1. Lift for 3, 2, 1, up 1. Use that exhale during your lift, so it's a slow exhale. 1 and up 1. Keep going. You got this. Last time for this direction. We are going to come back to this one more time after our last plank to allow the left hand, right leg for its 3-second count. You got less than 5 seconds to go right here though. Yay! Reverse curl. Last time. Last reverse curl. Either arms down on the floor or you're holding on to a little something above you to help you find that engagement. Is it getting a little bit easier as you're feeling a little bit warmer here in round 3? Remember, you're trying to be controlled on the way down too, so it's not just a lift and slam. It is a lift. It is a lower. Oh, my abs are getting tired. I imagine that your abs and core are also starting to get a little bit tired. We're doing great though. Last time through of this move. You can join me this afternoon for some fantastic stretching. So let's go ahead and roll over for your last plank. Set yourself up. Any plank you want to do. Let's begin. Back to your breath. Find one spot to relax your eyes. It'll help you relax your mind a little bit here, even in this plank. Back to your long, slow, deep breaths. And even while you're working, if you make your exhale longer than your inhale, it will help to bring your heart rate down and promote the sensation of relaxation. Almost there. Okay, last time for that crunch. This time, left hand to right leg. Final move, and then we can stretch in 3, 2, here we go. Up for 3, 2, 1, down, up 1. So keep going. 3, 2, 1, down, up 1. Awesome. More than halfway right now. Hello, Fred. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yay! While you're down here on your backs, bend your knees, place the soles of the feet on the floor, firmly plant your low back on the mat, and take a moment, just windshield wipe your legs right and left, at whatever pace feels good for you. And then go ahead, draw your knees up towards your chest, stretch your elbows down towards your hips. Press the back of your head down on the mat, chin tucked towards your chest. You press the outer edges of your shoulders to the mat as well. Get a nice big stretch in your chest. One more big inhale. And on your exhale, release the soles of the feet down to the floor. Shift your hips to the right. Allow your knees to drop to the left. And let's just roll right over into tabletop. Once you get into tabletop, give yourself a couple of cat-cows right here. Tucking your chin towards your chest. And then pulling your chest all the way forward towards your triceps, relaxing those shoulders away from ears. I hope you'll come back later today and join me for some yin. If you need some more stretches right now, something a little bit shorter, please check out one of our 15-minute desk stretches so you can feel your best throughout the day. Go ahead, tuck your toes under, send your hips up towards the ceiling, walk your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands. As they get close, transfer weight to your heels, generously bend your knees, and then roll yourself all the way up. Shoulders relaxed down and back. Turn your hands, palms forward. Take a big breath. Inhale your arms up overhead. Push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes, exhale, cactus your arms, a little tiny bend of the upper back, squeezing shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms back up towards the sky, chin neutral to your chest, and exhale, relax your arms down by your side. Shake it out. We did it. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming and joining me for today's Hardcore Express. I'll see you a little bit later. Till then,